Hey, did you know all good hitters create good leverage and a positive first move? Okay, that's what we're talking about here today. When we get back to our 100 ideas, today we're talking about leverage. And I want to throw up a disclaimer. So as I get a little bit older, as I'm showing it, hopefully a lot of times I'm trying to roll in some video with some of the younger pups here. But as I get here a little bit older, my hips aren't quite what they used to be. And so sometimes I am not the best I'm not the best person to demonstrate, so I'm not a good model. So we have to make sure we're looking at good models as well. That becomes very important to us. And so now that I am a hindrance more than a help in this regards, I want to bring that caveat out there to you. So you have to be very, very careful because young players especially, they know exactly what you are saying to them, and they'll follow it to a T. So we want to make sure that we're doing the proper thing. So what do I mean by positive versus negative? Well, a negative move would be when I first start, I'm moving backwards. Okay, if you can see, here's my midline. My first move is to move backwards. Well, I would like my first move to go forward. And to help me do that, a lot of times what I'll do is we'll create a little bit of a corkscrew a little bit. Okay, so we would corkscrew, which is just a little slight hip rotation of the back hip rotating towards the pitcher. So I'm taking my back hip out the backside towards there. So now when I move up, if I have a stride, I'll be able to work and just move forward. So instead of moving back, I'm going forward. All right? So that's the first aspect of what that leverage is. Once we get into that, and I'll show you a picture here, a photo here, and what we're looking at is the leverage, a little bit of an angle here off that backside as we can see it. So some real good looks here, good leverage points, and it's a good first move. And when they come out, they're going to drop into a very athletic position. We call that the myo-my position. Okay, we got stretch of myofascia, and a drill that it moves into a second drill that we stole from Joey Myers. So hats off to Joey. Thank you to Joey for that. But so we come out of our corkscrew into the myo-my. Now I can go into that. So you get a couple of progressive steps that if you care to have here, okay? And again, if you're having trouble with that, if you still can't feel it, pull the ramp back in. You can corkscrew on the ramp. The corkscrew itself is very slight, all right? I shouldn't feel like pulling my knee, making my knee hurt or anything along those lines, but I'm just a nice little corkscrew, okay? I'm there. Boom, the pitcher's at the top of his move. I would be corkscrewed in, moving forward, okay? So that is leverage, okay? So we've talked about absorption, sweet spot awareness, and now we're adding leverage to our 100 talk here, okay? So in the meantime, this is Coach Bill. I will see you soon. Take care. Keep swinging.